So, hello everyone, very good afternoon to all of you. How are you guys doing? I hope your preparation is going good for your upcoming exams. Now, guys, in today's session, we are going to cover all the important current affairs from 15th of October till 21st of October. Okay, so let's start. And, guys, if you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment box. I would be happy to answer those things. Right. So the first news is we'll be starting with the national news. Union Minister Sarbanand Sonowal launched 8 maritime projects to commemorate the Golden Jubilee of NMPA, New Mangalore Port Authority. Now, guys, in the previous session, if you remember, we have also done one important news regarding 66,000 crore worth of MOU were signed for maritime sector improvement in Bhavnagar, Gujarat. Okay. See, the focus of India is now the entire coastline of India. Okay, so please remember this thing. And in order to create a better maritime sector, be it from the international trade point of view, be it from the security point of view, a lot of work is going on, and everything basically relates with the government of India Sagar Mala initiative also, which includes port-led development, right? So during the Golden Jubilee curtain raiser ceremony of New Mangalore Port in October 25, how many new development projects were launched by the Union Minister? Okay, so let's see the news, then we'll see the answer in detail, right? So again, the objective of this entire event was to improve port infrastructure, logistic efficiency and sustainability. It directly relates with the Sagar Mala initiative. Okay, now you should be, this is the static part which you should prepare about the Sagar Mala scheme. Got it? So around for this, they have started in this particular event. They have done multiple things. You don't have to remember each and everything because that is not required for your exam point of view. But what is important is the Sagar Mala initiative. Please read about this thing, right? This is, see, again, Sagar Mala, Bharat Mala. These are what infrastructure based scheme, right? Sagar Mala is about what port led development. Please remember this thing, port led development, and it was started in the year 2015. Got it? So please, and the purpose is what? To improve the export-import scenario in India, to make it more efficient, to reduce the turnaround time for the ships. All right. So port modernization, port connectivity, port link industrializations, everything, coastal community development, everything is there under the Sagarmala initiative. Okay. Chalo. Now, do you have to remember these initiatives? No, not at all. Okay, but yes, 50 years of New Mangalore Port Authority service have been completed. On this event, they have launched multiple projects. Okay, so in total, they have launched 8 projects. Got it? So correct answer is here 8. But now again, guys, one important thing here is this news or current affairs is not so important. The more important thing here is the Sagarmala initiative. Okay, one student was asking me, sir, in the previous exams, they are asking about some of the old schemes. They are asking about those schemes. The reason is because the current related news is there. Okay, once you prepare this now, the static part, this current affairs or the current news will become very easy for you to understand why they are doing so much thing in the maritime sector. All right, chalo. Now the actual current affair news. Pradhan Mantri Modi launches Pradhan Mantri Dhanya Dhan Krishi Yojana and Mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. Now, if you have read about the union budget, if you have seen the union budget, there was a mention of this Prime Minister Dhanya Dhan Krishi Yojana. Okay. So, what are the two major agriculture schemes launched under the special Krishi program by PM Modi? So, it is again the Prime Minister Dhanya Dhan Krishi Yojana and with the mission for Atmanirbharta in pulses. Now, you would be surprised to know that India is one of the biggest producer of pulses. Even after that, we are importing it, right? So, do you think why we are doing that? If we are producing so much, how we cannot be self-sufficient? Why we are importing that? Because the best variety of pulses are they are mostly exported. Okay, please remember this thing. Chalo. So let's see the news in detail. So first of all, the first scheme is Prime Minister Dhanya Dhanya Krishi Yojana. So that, and the second scheme is Mission for Atmanirbharta in Pulses. These are the two schemes which you have to remember. Now the combined outlay of these schemes are 35,440 crore rupees. All right. And if we talk about individually, so first understand what is this Prime Minister Dhanya Dhanya Krishi Yojana. Okay. So basically, the purpose of PM Dhanya Dhanya Krishi Yojana is basically to develop 100 agricultural districts. Okay. And how they are going to select those 100 agricultural districts? By identifying those districts where agricultural production is low, there is moderate crop intensity, and there is low credit penetration. Based on these, they are going to select those 100 districts. And what they are going to do? They are going to converge all those central sector schemes into those districts, just like the aspirational district program, where the government has selected 112 aspirational districts where the socio-economic indicators are poor. On the similar line, they are going to select 100 agricultural districts. Please remember the number 100. Okay. And for this, the budget allocation is 24,000 crores. So combined is 35,000 for both the scheme, individual 24,000 crore for the Dhanya Dhanya Krishi Yojana. Okay. Is it clear? Chalo. Now next is what? Mission for Atmanirbharta in Pulses. So out of this 35,000 crore, 24,000 is for Dhanya Dhan and remaining 11,000 crore is for Prime Mission for Atmanirbharta in Pulses. Okay. And this scheme is basically a 6-year scheme from 25, 26 to 2030, 31. Alright. Again, the purpose is what? To become self-sufficient in pulses. Right. So remember this thing. And what are the special important pulses we are using? Tur, Arhar, alright, Pigeon pea. We have Urad, right? Masoor. Okay. Now these kind of things, they are also asking in the RBI exams nowadays. What are the important Kharif crops, Rabi crops, agriculture related things? So it can be asked in your bank related exam also, right? And there is a production target also. Please remember, for Atmanirbharta in pulses, there is a production target of 350 lakhs ton by 2030, 31. They want to, this is the target for the Atmanirbharta in pulses. Please remember these numbers. Okay. Is it clear? Yes, no? So how I'm going to make the short note for this? Now you have to remember like this, there are two schemes. Okay. One is the Prime Minister Dhanya Dhanya Krishi Yojana. 100 agricultural districts will be selected. Okay. And an outlay of 24,000 crore rupees. Right. The second one is Mission for Atmanirbharta in Pulses. Okay. Here the target is 350 lakh ton by 2030. The tenure is again the tenure for both the schemes are same, 2025 to 2031. 6-year scheme is there. And self-sufficiency in pulses. In pulses. These are my short notes for this particular news. Okay. In this way, try to make your short notes. The correct answer is PM Dhanya Dhanya Krishi Yojana and Atmanirbharta in pulses. Got it? Very good. Chalo. Next is AR Rahman collaborate with Google Cloud to develop AI powered music avatars. Right? Again, a very factual news. And now everything is getting AI. So they are creating their own band in the AI mode. So which Indian composer collaborated with Google Cloud to create AI powered meta-human digital avatar band known as Secret Mountain? So it is Mr. AR Rahman. Right? So what has happened? So basically, world first AI powered meta-human digital avatar. Who is going to create? AR Rahman along with Google Cloud. Right? First keyword, second keyword, third keyword. What would be the name of the band? Secret Mountain. And in this, they are going to merge AI, music, storytelling, right? Everything for a better digital performance, right? So please remember this thing. And see, a very important tool is VO3. Please remember, this is a Google tool which is used for real-time video generation, and it creates so authentic video. Na, just try it. VO3. This is extremely good. If someone has tried it, please let me know in the comment box. VO3 of Google. All right. So please remember the keywords again. First, AI band, collaboration of Mr. A.R. Rahman plus Google Cloud. Okay. What is the name? Name is Secret Mountain. Okay. They're using multiple. You mentioned. Please mention about VO3 integration, right? And the purpose is what? Digital storytelling or digital entertainment. Like this, you can create your short notes. Chal. A.R. Rahman is the correct answer. Next, international news. Let's see. India elected co-chair of United Nations GGIM Asia Pacific Committee. What is this GGIM? UN GGIM. So it is basically UN Committee of Expert on Global Geospatial Information System. Information System. Got it? And this group was formed in the year 2011. And who found it? United Nations Economic and Social Council, UN ECOSOC. Now, what is the purpose of this GGIM? Why they have formed this group? So basically, to promote the use of geospatial information. How we get the geospatial information? Through maps, through satellite data. Okay, and to use that information to support sustainable development. To use this information to reduce disaster reduction. Use this information for climate resilience and good governance. That is the main purpose. Okay. So please remember this thing. And for the Asia Pacific, the meeting was there. India was elected as the co-chair. Okay. So please remember this thing, right? And the secretariat of this Asia Pacific group is where? It is in China. Okay. Taiwan actually, not China. Taiwan. For Asia Pacific, the headquarter or the secretariat is China. Clear? Chalo. So, who has been elected as the co-chair of United Nations Global Geospatial Information Management for Asia and Pacific for the term 2025 to 2028? So, very important, he is the Surveyor General of India. Please remember. So, Mr. Hitesh Kumar Makwana, he is an IAS officer and he is the Surveyor General of India. Okay. He has been elected as the co-chair. Co-chair means there is one more chairperson. So, for the GGIM Asia Pacific region. And who is the second one? Mr. Wusuk Cho from Republic of Korea. Alright. Please remember this thing. And they basically this election shows that India is becoming a global leader in geospatial information system in the Asia Pacific region. Got it? So please remember this thing. And there are total 5 GGIM regional committees. One of them is the Asia Pacific. Like them, similarly, they have of Europe and other regions also. Right? So what has happened? India elected for United Nations GGIM APEC Asia Pacific chair. You can mention about Hite HK Makwana. He is the Surveyor General. Okay. And bracket you can mention about Republic of Korea also as the second chair. Got it? So this is your short note for this particular news. Yeah, Chal. I hope it is clear, guys. Yes, no in the comment box. Those who are watching. So Hitesh Kumar Makwana, please remember, he is the Surveyor General of India. All right. Clear? Yes, no. Chal. Next is overview of the IUCN World Conservation Congress 2025 held in Abu Dhabi and UAE. So what is the event? The event is the IUCN World Conservation Congress. Now what is IUCN? IUCN is basically International Union for Conservation of Nature. Okay. and it was founded in the year 1948 in France. But its headquarters is where? Its headquarters is Gland, Switzerland. Okay, Gland, Switzerland, right? So please remember, and it is a global authority which basically works and shows the status of the natural world and measure how to safeguard it, right? So there are more than 400, 1400 plus member organization, NGOs, more than 15,000 scientists have joined this IUCN. Okay, you can say it is an international NGO, right? So please remember this thing. And IUCN releases a very important, the red data book. Okay, red data book. I believe you all have heard that this species is an endangered species. This species is an endangered species. This species is a critically endangered. This species has been extinct. So this categorization is done, given in the red data book, which has a compilation of all the species. Okay, and this is done by, this is released by IUCN only. All right. So please remember this thing. And India is a member country of IUCN also. Please remember. So where was the IUCN World Conservation Congress held, and what was its theme? So we have seen it was Abu Dhabi, okay, and the theme was powering transformative conservation. Now let's see the news in detail, then we'll see. So what is the event? The event was IUCN Congress. Okay. What was the venue? Venue was Abu Dhabi. Theme was powering transformative conservation. You can remember through conservation also. This was the theme. Alright. So please remember. And who is the president of IUCN? Mr. Razan Khalifa is the president of IUCN. Got it? So please remember this thing. And the next World Congress will be happening in 2027. And which country is going to host it? Panama, next host of IUCN. And during this event, IUCN released a very important report known as the World Heritage Report. Okay, and under this report, they have mentioned that 43% of the world's natural heritage sites, they are facing threats from climate change. Right? Please remember this thing. And during this ceremony, Dr. Sonali Ghosh from Kaziranga National Park, she is the first Indian recipient of the IUCN WCPA award, or you can mention IUCN Conservation Award. So how many facts you have to remember here? Venue 1, theme 2, president of IUCN 3, okay, next host of IUCN 4, then the name of the report and the award. So total 6 facts you have to remember in this particular news. Okay, chalo. I hope it is clear. So correct answer is Abu Dhabi, and the theme was powering transformative conservation. Got it? Chalo. Next is overview of the 78th WHO Regional Committee for Southeast Asia held in Colombo, Sri Lanka. See, what is this Regional Committee of WHO? See, Regional Committee is the highest decision making body of the World Health Organization. Okay. And in which area we are talking about? We are talking about the Southeast Asia. Alright. So it is one of the 6 WHO regional committees. Other are in Africa, they have their different, in Europe, in Eastern Mediterranean, Americas, and the Western Pacific. One of them is your Southeast Asia Regional Committee. Okay, and in Southeast Asia Regional Committee, there are total 11 members. Okay, so we have Bangladesh, Bhutan, Korea, India, Indonesia. You don't have to remember the entire name. Just remember there are 11 members. Okay. Now again, what is the purpose? So basically the purpose is of this meeting is policy making, program direction, advisory role, okay, monitoring and different things. Clear? Chalo. So where was the 78th session of the WHO Regional Committee for Southeast Asia held in October 2025? These are the options, and we know it is Colombo, Sri Lanka. Alright. And the Director General of WHO, he also participated in that. And who is the Director General of WHO? Dr. Tedros Adhanom. Chalo. So what is the event? The event is the 78th WHO Regional Committee of Southeast Asia. This is the event. Venue is Colombo, Sri Lanka. Okay, it is the venue. And important participant was Dr. Tedros, the WHO DG. It is the important participant. Now, what was the theme? The theme of this entire meeting was what? Strengthening the primary health care. Okay. So, during this meeting, during this event, they have launched the Colombo Declaration, which was focusing on the primary health sector strengthening. Okay. Please remember this thing. And this Southeast Asian Regional Committee, it was established in the year 1948. So, one, two, three, four things you have to remember for this particular news. Okay, so Colombo, Sri Lanka is the correct answer. Now, next news is India Panama established 20-member inter-parliamentary friendship group. Okay, now this is a one-star news. If you want to read it, you can read it. Otherwise, you can leave it also. The probability from this news, the question to come in your exam is very less. Okay, guys, those who are watching the session live, kindly like the session first. Okay. So what has actually happened, that the Indian embassy, which is in Panama, okay, they have announced that a 20-member inter-parliamentary friendship group will be formed. Okay, and there will be a proper oath taking ceremony. Everything would be there. Okay, that's why this news is less important. So where was the India Panama inter-parliamentary friendship group established? So let's see the news in detail. Then we'll see the answer. So the purpose of this group is what? To mark a new chapter in bilateral relation between India and Panama. Okay. Have you heard of Panama Canal? What does it? It basically connects the Atlantic Ocean with the Pacific Ocean. Na? So please remember this thing. And they have created a 20-member inter-parliamentary committee. Got it? And Mr. Sumit Seth is the ambassador of India to Panama. Chalo. So the overall purpose of this group is what? To strengthen the cooperation in different sectors like healthcare, education, है ना? So that India can invest some money in Panama. They can provide some good support for the education and the healthcare sector. See, India is also known as what? That medical, you can say for medical tourism, India is very important. Okay, chalo. It held in Panama City, which is in Panama. Now, banking, finance, and economy related news, guys. LIC has launched Jan Suraksha 880 and Bima Lakshmi 881 plans. So those who are preparing for the insurance exam, please remember this thing. Those who are going to prepare, those who are preparing for LIC AAO, okay. This is also very important, guys. LIC related news, current affairs. So which of the following statement correctly describe the newly launched LIC plans Jan Suraksha and Bima Lakshmi? Okay. So let's see the news in detail, then we'll see the answer. So basically there are two plans. One is the Jan Suraksha plan and the second is the Bima Lakshmi plan. Okay. So basically the focus here is what? Financial inclusion and women centric coverage. So let's talk about Jan Suraksha plan. So it is non-par, non-linked individual saving plan for lower income group. Now what is non-par? Okay, no profit sharing. See, we have already covered all these things now in our insurance awareness classes. What is non-par? What is term plan? Okay. So in this Jan Suraksha plan, the sum assured is minimum 1 lakh and maximum 2 lakh rupees. Okay. And the age eligibility is 18 to 55 years. Got it? For Bima Lakshmi, it is exclusively for females. Please remember, it will have a life cover plus periodic fixed money back. Okay, it is a money back plan. Got it? And here the sum assured is minimum 2 lakh and there is no upper limit. Right? And again, the eligibility for this is 18 to 50 years. Got it? So the plan is for financial security, women empowerment, and the overall inclusive insurance. See, India has a target of insurance for all by the year 2047. Okay? Please remember this thing. The two plans, these are very important. Alright? So Jan Suraksha target low income group. Bima Lakshmi is exclusively for females. Okay. Chalo. Next is LXME launches India's first women UPI, Lakshmi Pay. Okay. Now this is again a new launch from the UPI side. Okay. So which fintech platform launched Lakshmi Pay, India's first UPI service exclusively for women? So it is the LXME, or you can pronounce it as Lakshmi, right? So Lakshmi is basically India's leading financial platform for women, and they have launched a UPI service specifically designed for the women. So you can get digital gold reward just like in Paytm, na? For every transaction, you can win some gold also, right? So just remember the name Lakshmi and the Lakshmi Pay for women. Three things you have to remember. It is the first woman-focused UPI. Okay, Lakshmi Pay. Chalo. So B is the correct answer. Next, a very important news. India's gift cities climbs 3 places to 43rd in the GFCI rankings. Okay, and in this, New York has topped. So, what is gift city? So, gift is basically Gujarat International Financial Tech City. Okay, and it is located in Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Now, what is the purpose of building this city? So, basically, it is a special city built by government to act like India's own Singapore or Dubai for finance. Okay, we want big offices, big companies to come here. Now, why they have created this thing? Have you ever thought of that? Why Gift City was created? See, what happened was earlier many Indian companies used Singapore or Dubai for big international financial leads or deals. Okay, for all the financial deals, big financial, they you either go to Singapore or Dubai. Now, to stop this money going abroad, India created its own center. Okay, where bank can work in foreign currency, no need to convert in Indian rupees. In Gift City, banks can work in foreign currency, stock market can trade globally. Okay, that's why international financial city, right? So please remember this thing. So what are the things generally in the Gift City, Gujarat? So international banks like HSBC, Standard Chartered, then stock exchanges like India International Exchange, right? Insurance and reinsurance companies are there. Okay, so it is basically the purpose of this Gift City is to make India a global financial hub. You come here, you start your own firm, you create jobs, banking, finance, and IT sector. All right, chalo. So just remember, in short, it is a mini Singapore in Gujarat. All right, chalo. So according to Global Financial Center Index, what is the new rank of Gujarat International Financial Tech City? So we have reached to 43rd position from the earlier 46th. So Gift City is at 43rd position, and the topper is New York City, second is London, and third is Hong Kong. So please remember the ranking. The top three at least you should know, and the ranking of Gift City. Still there is a long way, it is there a long way to come at number one. Now why New York and USA were at number one? Because of institutions like World Bank, IMF. Okay, chalo. What is this conversation happening in this class? It is not about studies, I believe. It is about something else. Guys, those who are having chats on this particular video, please leave. Right? 43rd is the correct answer. Now, again, a very small and simple news. Flipkart and Pine Lab launches Flipkart Bharat Yatra card. Okay. So, Bharat Yatra card is launched by Flipkart and Pine Labs. B is the correct answer. Now, what is the purpose of this? So it is basically, it is just based on the National Common Mobility Card. Okay, you can use this card. Okay, it is a prepaid card and you can use this card in metros, buses and other public transport. Okay, so please remember this thing, right? So just remember the companies who have created this Flipkart along with Pine Labs. Two things you have to remember. Chalo. Next is Gurugram gets India's first QR based kiosk to pay traffic fines. Now, yeah, this is a very practical thing they have done actually, Because see, nowadays they are giving online challans to your car. Let's say if you're going from your car, okay, and your car is now standing over a zebra crossing, so you will get a fine. The message will come that 400 rupees challan has been uh, processed. The reason, they will show your car standing on a zebra crossing. Now you would say, sir, how I am going to pay the things? Because the government links are, they are not working. I have personally faced, I have faced one challan of 500 rupees. So I was facing a lot of problem. Their online link was not working. Then I have to go to the traffic office and I have to submit there. So it would be now a good thing. You just go, you scan your QR and then pay the money. So where was India's first QR code based kiosk for paying traffic fine was launched? So it is in Gurugram. Okay, in the Ambience Mall. So just remember this thing, है ना? India's first QR-based kiosk for paying traffic fines was inaugurated in Gurugram. Okay, and it has been developed by Gurugram Police and Gurugram Metropolitan Development Authority. Got it? Rest you don't have to remember. Next, again, insurance related news. Universal Sompo General Insurance partnered with APGP to expand insurance service across Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so what is APGP? So this general insurance company is tying up with a bank. This term is known as what? This is known as bank assurance. Okay, please remember this thing. So Andhra Pradesh Grameen Bank. Okay, Andhra Pradesh Grameen Bank, they have collaborated. Again, cross selling. So please remember the name of the insurance company, name of the bank. All right, and what is the purpose here? To provide affordable insurance under the state insurance plan. Okay, and which sector they are targeting? The rural and the farming communities, basically the farmers and the agricultural laborers. Got it? So remember this much. Chalo. Next is NSO retail inflation eases to 99 month low at 1.54% in September 2025. Now this is the important news, because if you have understand, the monetary policy committee, they have a target to keep the inflation between 2% to 6%. Now it is below 2%. Is it worrisome? Let's see the news, then we'll see the detail. So according to NSO CPI data for September 25, what was India's retail inflation rate? So it was 1.54%. Okay. So there are different statistics which they have released. So NSO, first of all, understand it comes under Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, and it releases the CPI data. So the for September month it was 1.54%. The food inflation was minus 2.28. Okay, so it is a fourth straight month of deflation. The prices of vegetables, fruits, oil, cereals, they are falling. Okay. Okay, now understand. See, whenever we talk, when we say that inflation in India, we are talking about the consumer price index. Okay, so it is a, what is consumer price index? So it is a number that shows how much prices of everyday goods like food, clothes are rising or falling. If CPI goes up, it means things are getting costlier. We are moving towards inflation. But if CPI goes down, it means things are getting cheaper. We are going into the phase of deflation. Okay, so please remember this thing. All right. And consumer price food index basically talks about the food items like vegetable, fruits, cereals, oils, pulses. है So it is minus 2.28. Got it? Please remember. So what is inflation? The steady growth of prices of the goods and services. Deflation is about opposite. The prices are decreasing. All right. Chalo. So it is 1.54%. Please remember. NSO, very important. Next news is RBI cancelled the license of Satara-based Jijamati's Mahila Sahakari Bank. Okay, so just remember the name of the bank, Jijamati Sahakari Bank. All right, and what was the reason for cancellation of this? Sahakari Bank means cooperative bank. It is a urban cooperative bank. Why RBI has cancelled the license? Because it was having insufficient capital, poor financial position. Okay, now what will happen to the money of the people who have deposited the money in this particular bank? See, for them there is DICGC, Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation, which gives each depositor a cover of 5 lakh rupees per depositor, per bank. Okay, so they don't have to worry about any loss of money, right? So correct answer is Jijamati Sahkari Bank. Chalo. Next award, one very award we missed in the last session was the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences. So it has been provided to Mr. Joel, Philip, and Peter, JPP. Okay. Now, why they have won this award and for what thing? See, Mr. Joel, he is Mr. Joel, he is Mr. Philip, and he is Mr. Peter. So, Mr. Joel, number one. Okay. He studied that why some societies keep inventing new things and growing richer. Okay. So, he found the answer that when people respect science, they have curiosity, and because of that, new ideas are born. And when the societies they are open to trying new technology, they progress faster. For example, the industrial revolution in Europe, a lot of things were invented: the steam engine by James Watt, the spinning machines, railways, because of which England developed so fast. Okay, so his work shows that culture and attitude are important as money and labor. Got it? Then Mr. Philip and Peter, what they worked was they worked on a thing known as creative destruction. What is this creative destruction? See, they explained that how economies grow through a cycle of innovation. Okay, creative destruction means what? New things replace old things. For example, earlier we were using Nokia phone, but someone came up with an idea that let's use iPhone or Android phone. So now we are not using Nokia, we are using something else. So mobile phones were destroyed by, before mobile phone, what were we using? We were using pagers. So pagers were destroyed by mobile phones. Mobile phones, normal mobile phones were destroyed by smartphones. Okay. Earlier we used to watch movie using CD or DVD. Now Netflix has destroyed the old thing. Electric cars are replacing the petrol cars or diesel car. Okay. So this process basically create new jobs in new sector, but it also kills the old industry. Okay. Nowadays, many tech companies they are facing problem. If you are not keeping up with the time, if you are not using new technologies, you would be left out. Okay. So please remember, for this work, they have got the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences. So I have told you JPP, Joel, Philip, and Peter for Economic Sciences. Right. So I have explained it all why they have won the prize. Right. So please remember this thing. So they have given the theory of sustained growth through creative destruction and technology and scientific progress of a society. Well, these two things you should remember. Is it clear what is the prize is all about? So GAPP is the winner for economic sciences. Next is Maharashtra beaches received international blue flag certification. What is this blue flag certification? It is basically a label that your beach is ecologically balanced. It is the it is given only to the world's cleanest and safest beaches. Okay, and it is given by Foundation of Environmental Education, which is based out of Denmark. Right. So which state beaches received the blue flag certification for the first time? So let's see the news in detail. So the 5 beaches from Maharashtra have received. Okay. So please remember this thing. So Sri Vardhan and Nagaon, Parnaka, Gulhar and Ladgar. So Raigad district, Palghar district and Ratnagiri, these beaches have received the blue flag certification. It means these are the cleanest. Now India has total 18 blue flag certified beaches. Please keep this thing in mind. So Maharashtra is the correct answer. Next is Global Finance recognizes DBS Bank as Asia's safest bank for the 17th consecutive year. So which is the safest bank? DBS. Alright. So please remember this thing. Okay. So it is a bank based out of Singapore. So just remember the name DBS Bank from Singapore. It is the Asia's safest bank. Alright. Rest you don't have to remember anything. Achha, one thing you can remember is what? The best consumer bank. by Global Finance magazine. It is given to SBI, the best consumer bank of the entire world. Next is RBI appoints Sonali Sen Gupta as the new ED. So just remember the name, it is appointment. Okay, the new ED of RBI. So Sonali Sen Gupta. So who is she is? Let's see. And she's going to succeed Shirish Chandra Murmu, because Shirish Chandra Murmu has been promoted to deputy governor level. Okay, so on his place, Sonali Sen has been uh, would be taking the charge. All right, chal. Rest you don't have to remember about her background and these things. This is not required for the exam. Next, reports and indices, guys, very important. 391 million hectare of world tropical forest are at high risk of loss. A UN report has mentioned. So, what is the report? So, it is the report of United Nations Environment Program. Okay, so it is 391 million hectare are under threat. Okay, please remember the report, high risk forest, and released by United Nations Environment Program. And how much area is under threat? 391 million hectare of tropical forest. Okay, chalo. Next is one more report by Periodic Labor Force Survey for the September month. They have given the report that unemployment rate rises marginally to 5.2%. See, in India, unemployment rate is somewhere around 5% or 6%. Okay. So it is 5.2% for September month, right? So you can see here unemployment rate overall is 5.2%, labor force participation rate is 55.3%, and worker population ratio is 52.4%. This is the report by NSO. Okay. Now what is unemployment rate means? See, it means that out of all people who are ready and looking for a work, okay, how many are not able to find a job, right? So this is basically unemployed, a number of people unemployed divided by the entire labor force into 100. Now what is labor force participation rate? It is basically that in the working age group is what, 15 years and above. All right, how many of them are actually working or looking for work? Even if you are looking for work, you would be in the labor force. Now third is the working population ratio. What is this? This is the actual number who are working. Okay, out of the total working age population who are working and not only looking. Got it? So people remember this thing. So unemployment rate signifies how many people looking for jobs but they are not getting. Labor force participation rate, how many people are working plus looking. And worker population ratio means those who are actually working. Okay, please remember this thing. Next, Henley Passport Index, India slips 85th position, Singapore topped. So again, in Henley Passport ranking, what is India's rank? So 85th. All right. So India is 85th. All right. And in July, we were at 27th. Now we have slipped to 85th position. Who is the topper? First is Singapore. Second is Japan and Korea. Third is, you can see, you don't have to remember this much of country. Just remember the top two: Singapore, Japan, South Korea, and fifth is India. All right. Sure. Now defense related, guys. Indian Army hosted UNTCC Chief Conclave in New Delhi. United Nations troops contributing countries. Okay. So what is the theme of this particular meeting? Let's see the news, then we'll see the answer. So United Nations troops contributing countries, okay, held in New Delhi. 32 nations have participated, and the theme was basically the way ahead for UN peacekeeping. Okay, consultation, cooperation, coordination, and capacity building. Right? Just remember this thing. All right. So the way ahead for UN peacekeeping operation. Next is India-Indonesia naval exercise Samudra Shakti, held in Visakhapatnam. So what is the, where was the fifth edition of Indonesia bilateral naval exercise held? The name Samudra Shakti, where does it happen? In Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. So remember the name of the country, India and Indonesia. Name of the exercise, Samudra Shakti, and the venue, Visakhapatnam. These are the three things which you have to remember. And from India, INS Kavarati participated. Next is Galaxy Space to launch world first multi-sensor Earth observation satellite Mission Drishti in 2026. So Mission Drishti is what? It is related with what? Galaxy Space. It is a company. Okay. So let's see the news in detail. Galaxy Space. Okay, they are going to launch Mission Drishti. What is Mission Drishti? RRBPO, no, not very deep, Varsha. Okay, you have to focus on the keywords, है ना? ये सब news में you don't have to go in deeper. You have to go deeper for the banking, finance, and the economy related, where they ask you about certain concept. But here you have to remember the facts. So it is what Mission Drishti is the world first multi-sensor Earth observation satellite. Okay, and it is 160 kg. Weight is this, and the resolution is 1.5 meter. Right. So please remember this thing, and this satellite is going to use this SAR. This is a synthetic aperture radar. Got it? So these are the three things you have to remember. Name is the name of the company, name of the mission. All right. Please remember this thing. Okay. So guys, this was the defense related news. One more news regarding defenses. DRDO's indigenous military combat parachute tested at 32,000 feet. So this is the indigenous developed, means made in India. So at what feet they have tested it? 32,000 feet. All right. So for what are the keywords I have to remember? The DRDO, the combat free fall jump. Okay. In this, they have tested the military combat parachute system at a height of 32,000 feet. Right. And who is the developer? So it is developed by ADRD Agra and DBL Bangalore. So now this is a 1-star news. You can read it or you can leave it also. Right. Chalo. Now one very important news, 3-star news guys. ISRO plans crewed mission by 2040. Maiden human space flight launch in 2027. So basically they are talking about the Gaganyaan mission also. This is the first human space flight mission by India. So by which year does India aims to launch its first crewed mission? So 2040. Crewed mission means there will be people sitting in that. Right? So please remember this thing. India aims to launch its first crewed moon mission by 2040. All right. And the first human spaceflight mission, the name is Gaganyaan. Okay. They are going to launch it on in 2027. Now, 3 more crew mission they are planning. Okay. Further. Also, in this uncrewed mission, they are going to test a humanoid robot known as Vyoma Mitra. This is would be a half humanoid robot, right? And then please remember about the Shukrayaan mission, the Venus orbiter mission, and the Bharat Antariksh space station. These are the upcoming plans by ISRO. So please remember about this, the Bharat Antariksh space station. Right now, we don't have any space station. Okay. So India's first space station, it will be based upon the International Space Station, right? And we are going to launch also the Shukrayaan mission, the Venus orbiter mission. Got it? Just like the Mars orbiter mission, okay, we will be launching the Shukrayaan mission for Venus. Please remember this thing. Now let's talk about books and author. Malayalam poet Hari Narayan releases Shivam Shubham, the biography of a couple. So who authored the biography titled Shivam Shubham, the biography of a couple? So let's see the news in detail, then we'll see the answer. So it was written by Malayalam poet B.K. Hari Narayan. Okay, so please remember this thing. Just the name of the book, Shivam Shubham, and the writer's name. 2 things you have to remember. Next is India wins bid to host 2030 Commonwealth Game, and this was announced by the Home Minister Amit Shah ji. So which city has been approved for Commonwealth Association to host the 2030 Commonwealth Game? So it is New Delhi. Okay. So please remember the 2030 Commonwealth Game is going to happen where? In Ahmedabad, Gujarat. Okay. See, not Delhi, Ahmedabad and Gujarat. Please correct that. It is not Delhi. It is Ahmedabad. Please correct this thing. Alright. So Ahmedabad is the correct answer. Next is Khelo India University Games 2025 is going to be held in Rajasthan. So what is the venue? The Khelo India University Game. Rajasthan is the correct answer. Just remember the name of the event, Halo India University game, and the venue. These two things are important. The winners we are going to talk about the some of the major events, not like this. These are some smaller events. The venue is enough for your exam, your upcoming RRB PO and RRB clerk. Next is obituary. Oscar winning actress Diane Keaton passed away. So she is Diane Keaton. Okay. And she has won the uh, Oscar award for best actress since 1978 for which film? So let's see the news, then we'll see the answer. So Diane Keaton, okay, and she has won the Oscar for the movie Annie Hall. Okay, for the movie Annie Hall, she has won the 1978 Academy Awards. Right? Please remember this. And she was also in this movie The Godfather. Okay. So guys, this was all about the weekly current affairs for the week 15 till 21st of October. I hope things were easy. I have made things simpler for you, right? Now I would be uploading the PDF in the Oliveboard's app. You can download that from the app only. Okay. Now, if you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment box. If you have enjoyed the video, guys, kindly like the video. Do mention your comments also. Okay. Chalo, I'll see you in the next session. Till then, have a great day and Jai Hind, everyone.